Sometimes being a boombox is harder than you'd think. Yeah, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah!
Am I right? You don't know this, but I'm actually a bit of a songwriter.
That was a really good guess, Hoagie. It was terrible. Hi! Hey, everybody! I was pausing because I thought that our theme song was about to play, but it is now. Ready? If you're stuck at the substandard and your brain is bored to bits, or if Dr. Distracto's typed you to Distracto.net, let the boredom all be banished before inspirations vanish. Quick, I'm feeling fairly famished. Make a big adventure sandwich. Ah! If you're wild or tame, if you're mild or insane, if you've got a hungry brain, feed it adventure sandwich with a dash of curiosity, absurd ridiculosity, and our favorite pretend glazed crafty zone of mayonnaise. Make a big adventure sandwich. Ah! Hello! Welcome to Adventure Sandwich, episode 2 here on the internets. It's so wonderful to be with you again. We have a lot of really fun, exciting things that are planned for today, and the first thing we're going to do is something that's very exciting. We've got a friend who's coming back, just making sure you've got the sign. That's right. Our friend Hoagie is back. And you guys all asked a bunch of really amazing questions. So I'm going to pull up those questions and pull up our sandwich. And then it will be time for Ask a Sandwich. Ta-da! Which sandwich? Why, Hoagie, of course. He's my best friend. He's a sandwich. He's super awesome. And I'm going to pull him up onto our handy dandy screen, and I'm going to come a little bit closer so that you guys can see him as well. And right now you can only see myself, so let's make sure. Oh, I think I had to call him again. That's okay. Let's see where Hoagie went. Hoagie! Okay. There you are. It's so good to see you. Here, give me just a moment so that we can orient ourselves so that you are visible on the screen. Okay. There we go. Hoagie, hi. How have you been?
I'm okay.
Oh, good. Well,
Rated nicely.
good. I'm glad to hear it. We've got a whole bunch of questions that people asked on the Facebook about you. And the first thing that one of our audience members wanted to say was, "Cheese to meet you." And while it may or not be important to you, we ask that you let us ask these questions.
I love that joke.
Oh, I love it too. Okay, so let's see here. One question from Jensen is a pretty existential one. It's, why, sentient sandwich friend, are you alive? Kind of complicated.
Yep. Well, I got spread with some magical mayonnaise.
That's right, Imaginaze. I remember when that happened. I think next week we might even do a flashback to that exact moment. There it is. The magical floating Imaginaze. The condiment that you cannot see, but you must believe. That's right. Okay, well, Aurelia wants to know, what are your favorite kind of toppings? Like, what do you like to have on you as a sandwich?
Well, you know what? For a little zip, I like some diced jalapeno.
Oh, very spicy. Diced jalapenos. I didn't know that you were that exotic. That's pretty exciting. Okay, now a lot of people have been wondering about the mechanics and the definitions of sandwichhood. What is it that really makes a sandwich, and does a hot dog count?
You know what? I think it's like fingers and a hand. Like, a hot dog can be considered a sandwich, but not every sandwich is a hot dog.
Oh, like all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares? That kind of thing?
Sure.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay,
I do think that hot dogs and sandwiches are usually classified as two different things.
so it doesn't necessarily have to be two completely separate pieces of bread. It could be like a hinged loaf, right?
A loaf is what you need.
Great. Well, that's good to know. I feel like that has put a lot of people's worries at ease about whether or not the hot dogs they were eating were technically sandwiches or not. Okay, here's a nice one. Hoagie, what do you like most about yourself? Rosa asked that one.
Oh. My ability to stay crispy when all those around me are going soggy.
Oh, that's a really good one. Do you have any, special tips for those who are looking to stay crispy at home? How do you stay crispy when everybody else is getting so soggy?
The toaster oven as opposed to the microwave.
Oh, okay. Toaster oven, not microwave. Good
Right.
tips for those of you at home, yes.
but also advice, don't climb inside either one ever.
Okay, good to know. Do not climb inside the toaster or the microwave. One, for a lot of us, it would be a really tight fit, and two, yeah, it just seems like kind of a bad idea. So, good call.
Right.
Thank you for that reminder.
You're a sandwich.
If you're a sandwich, especially. Okay, now one other question.
Yes.
This is kind of an existential one as well. Can you make yourself one with everything?
You can. It just costs an upcharge.
It's just, will you repeat that?
I said it just sometimes costs an upcharge.
Ah, you can make yourself one with everything. It just costs an upcharge. You know what? That actually seems like it's pretty accurate. It's a lot easier to be philosophically sound when you've got the funds to be so. Okay, last but not least, how do we get ourselves out of this pickle?
Oh. You know, I have never been inside of a pickle. I have had pickles inside of me. I only know how to get out of this terrible sandwich shop.
Okay.
But that was from before when I was in a much worse sandwich shop.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Current one I'm in.
Right. Well, I'm glad that the current one that you're in is not as terrible. But I think that that is a good segue for us to go to a very different place, and that is to our friends Alina, Celeste, and me, Amigo, Hamlet. They have a lot of really fun videos where they speak Spanish and they sing songs. And this song that they're about to sing, Hoagie, is actually about some kitchen implements that you might be familiar with. Have you ever had a spatula or a knife or a fork or a spoon come near you?
Yes to all those questions. Some of them are easier and kinder than others.
Oh, okay. And do you know how to say any of those words in Spanish?
Nope.
Okay, me neither, but I have a feeling we might know by the end of this song.
You know how to say spatula in Spanish?
Ooh, espátula.
No. It's espatula!
Alina Celeste, on tour.
1, 2, 3. Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchara.
Espátula!
Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchara.
Espátula!
Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchara.
Espátula!
Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchara.
Espátula!
Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchillo, tenedor. Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchara.
Espátula!
Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchillo, tenedor. Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchara.
Espátula!
Now, do you think that we should do it a little faster?
Yeah, I think so.
Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchara.
Espátula!
Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchara.
Espátula!
Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchara.
Espátula!
Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchara.
Espátula!
Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchillo, tenedor. Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchara.
Espátula!
Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchillo, tenedor. Cuchillo, tenedor, cuchara.
Espátula!
Wait for it, wait for it.
Oh my goodness, that was just absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. If you would like more, that's actually just part of that video. So if you would like more of those wonderful, super catchy, fun songs, if you want to know how to sing or say things like a spatula and tenedor and all of these other things. Cuchillo, exactly. If you want to be able to do that in a really fun way, well then you should follow Alina Celeste and me, Amigo Hamlet. You can find them on YouTube, on the Instagram, on the Facebook. You should subscribe them. They also have a whole bunch of really amazing live streamed bilingual music classes going up right now. It is wonderful. So highly recommend, and we will put a link to them down here in the description once we're done with this video. So thank you, Alina and Hamlet. That was wonderful. Now that we've had some really fantastic sandwich questions and some wonderful music from one of our friends, from a couple of our friends, I wanted to focus on the artwork that you all have been making. Last week, we had so many amazing art submissions, and we might come back to some of them in the future, but we had a lot of fun, particularly with one piece called The Nervous Puptopus. Charlie, can we pull that up on the screen? No? Okay, that's all right. So we had a really great, fantastic time with The Nervous Puptopus, and this week we've got a few more. There might be some technical difficulties, so hold on a second. Charlie, should we move on to a different segment?
Let's do the art show.
Let's do the art show. Okay, great. The Nervous Puptopus, there he is. Okay, great. So we danced a song all about the Nervous Puptopus last time, but we also have this untitled piece by Brody and Papa by James. And, oh my goodness, Captain George and the Bananas. This looks like it's a whole book, so I want to know the story behind this. And then finally, Sunny Day by Aurelia. So I think we should turn one of those into a song today. Charlie, why don't we turn Sunny Day by Aurelia into a song? And to the amazing person who made what looks like it's like a full book, Captain George, please send us the rest of that story so maybe we can turn the whole story into a song next week. That would be amazing. But for now, since I've been stuck inside a lot, it might be fun to sing and pretend we're all outside and that it's a beautiful, bright, warm, sunny day. Look outside, it's so warm, no reason to hide away. Look up at the sky, it's so blue and sunny too. Stretch out your arms and your legs here outside today, because it is sunny and the sun is never gonna go away. That's right, because the sun never actually goes away at all.
Doesn't go away.
Even if it seems like it's getting
Never
so
goes away.
even during a sunset, the sun is still there. It's a beautiful sunny day. I'm so happy I have to say. It's a beautiful sunny day. Let's all play outside. Let's all play outside. Charlie, what are some of the things that you like to do when it's a beautiful sunny day outside?
I like to ride my bike.
I like to ride my bike. I like to go to the park. I like to go run around in circles sometimes. What do you guys like to do when it's a sunny day? You can add stuff into the comments if you would like. Well, I like pretending that it's a sunny day. I like imagining that we are all outside on our bikes, riding for as long as we like, out through the park till it gets dark. But until then, it's just a sunny day, a sunny day, a sunny day, a sunny day with my friends, a sunny day. Thank you all so much for submitting that beautiful artwork that you sent to us. So much fun. And now, I think it'd be fun to maybe hear from one of our friends who is very different from us. I'm made out of flesh and bones and gooey, icky stuff and tiny cells and stuff like that. But I have a friend, Billy, who is made entirely out of paper. Very different kind of existence. And I asked him about it a while ago, and here's what he had to say.
My name is Billy. Yeah. I'm made of paper. This guy, he stole like 10,000 pages, and then the cop said, "Book 'em." Yeah. Yeah. Press stop, dude.
Make up a song.
What? Da 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 da.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That was awesome. Thank you, Billy. That was great. Okay, now I would love it. I was thinking about how great it was to pretend that we were all out there on this sunny day. And I was thinking, you know, even if we can't explore the great outdoors as much as we would like right now, because a lot of us are stuck at home because of the quarantine, well, maybe we can explore around our living rooms or our kitchens or our bedrooms or wherever, because there are hidden, exciting things everywhere. But if we're going to go on any kind of an exploration, it helps to have some exploration tools. One of my favorite things to explore with is a pair of binoculars. I don't have any binoculars here, so I figured I would use some things that I found around the house and make my own pretend pair. And I'm going to show you guys how you can do this at home too. So what I have here are 2 toilet paper rolls. Oh. Wow. Some very musical toilet paper rolls. I have a roll of painter's tape, purple, one of my favorite colors. I have a shoelace, and then I have a couple of rubber bands just in case we need them. So first, I'm going to tape these 2 toilet paper rolls together. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, as soon as I get a little bit of tape, oh yeah, there we go. Very satisfying. Okay, so we're just gonna wrap these guys up like they're getting hugged by the tape. Oh yeah, there we go. That looks good, right? That is a professional pair of binoculars if I've ever seen them. Okay, and now that we've got that, I'm just gonna take this here shoelace and I'm gonna stick it kind of in between the tape there, and I'm gonna bring that and make a little bit of a loop in it and tuck the other end through to make a knot. Now I've got a pair. I might even make a little knot down here so that way they hang a little more easily, you know. And then, oh, voila, look at that. I've got a pair of binoculars and a handy dandy thing so that I can carry them around, look through them, and then just like hang out. Oh, where are my binoculars? Oh, they're right there. Oh, that's great. How handy. Now, I wonder what we might see through our binoculars. Oh, well, I guess we don't have a whole lot of things to explore here in my house, but I do have some plants. Let's see if there's anything exciting happening with our plants. Let's see, here's a spider plant. Despite its name, it is not actually technically related to a spider. And here is a funky little jade plant. Oh, they're pretty beautiful. Let's see if there's any things in or around these plants that we can explore. Let's see. Oh my goodness! Look! From out from behind one of the plants, it's a wild miniature saxophone. That's amazing. Wow, it's rare to see a miniature saxophone just out in the wild like that. Oh my goodness! And look at this! It might not be an actual spider that's our spider plant, but look, a spider is coming over to it! No, That's okay. You don't have to be afraid, because unless you live in a place like Australia where a lot of the spiders are gigantic, most spiders that we see, at least here in the United States, are actually pretty friendly unless you're a mosquito. And I don't really care for mosquitoes, so I love spiders. Thanks, spider. All right, see you later. Bye. Oh my goodness, and look at this. It's a living room eel. Ooh. He's just swimming along. La 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 la, la la la. This is my eel song. I'm a singing eel, and that's how I sing. Okay, and goodbye, eel. Oh my goodness, and what else do we have? Oh, look at this tiny dog.
Hey, can I pet your dog?
Thank you very much for asking. It's always good to ask first. Yes, you can. Just be really gentle right there on the top of his head.
Okay. Oh, my buddy. Thanks. Okay, bye.
Bye. Goodbye. Oh my goodness. And one last creature is passing. That's right. It's the mini elephant. Wow, that is a powerful call that you've got there. Oh, can I hear that one more time, mini elephant? Wow! You know, for being so tiny, you have got a powerful roar. That was amazing. Okay, goodbye, mini elephant. Okay. Well, that was pretty amazing. I saw all sorts of things through my pretend binoculars. And I hope that you guys out there, who I can see, you guys might be able to explore some things too. Next week, we'll do some more exploring. And if you at home, you can make your own binoculars, or if you don't have the stuff to make binoculars, you can find other things in your home to become a telescope or a compass or anything else that you might want to use while we're exploring. So we'll do more exploring next week. Okay, thank you, binoculars. Thank you, Shoelace. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, tiny animals and wonderful plants who give us delicious oxygen to breathe in. That was so much fun. Okay, let's see what's next on the docket. You know what? I've got an idea. Charlie, since I just used a couple of things in our household that weren't meant to be binoculars as binoculars, that made me think, what other things here in my house, or maybe in a pile of stuff I was going to give away, or other places like that, might have some treasures? And that makes me think about my friends, the scavengers. You see, there's a lot of animals and people called scavengers. And a scavenger is somebody or something who looks through all the leftovers that other people or creatures have left behind, and they find whatever is useful to them, and then they eat it for dinner, turn it into new furniture, whatever you might like. A raccoon does this. Cockroaches are scavengers. I'm often a scavenger. When it's safe to go out into the alleys, I love seeing if there are things that people have thrown out that are still actually totally useful. I like to keep things spick and span, as clean and tidy as I mightily can. So do not worry about me, it's my responsibility to help to keep things spick and span. 'Cause I don't do much shopping down at the store.
Down at the store.
No, I don't got much use for that kind of shopping anymore.
Not anymore.
'Cause all I need, plus a few things the generous world often brings, are washing up right to my door. I keep my eyes both open wide, and look about with them from side to side.
From side to side.
To see if anything appears that might prove useful through the years. I keep my eyes both open wide, 'cause I don't do much shopping down at the store.
Down at the store.
I don't got much use for that kind of shopping anymore.
Not anymore.
'Cause all I need was a few things the generous world often trash. As you can tell, folks throw out useful stuff as well. And my treasure chest is a rubbish bin. 'Cause I don't do much shopping down at the store.
Down at the store.
I don't got much use for that kind of shopping anymore.
Not anymore.
'Cause all I need plus a few things the generous world always brings are washing up right to my door. Yes, it's true. Sometimes it walks right up to my front door. How about you? Yes, somehow it all ends up at my front door. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Ah, that was so much fun. Thank you so much for accompanying me, Charlie.
Sure.
Yeah, that was a good time. You know, singing that song was so much fun, and it made me feel like, you know, we haven't done a whole lot of dancing yet today, have we? And we're almost, oh my goodness, look at the time. It's almost time for us to go. Wow. Before we do, can we play one really short game where we engage one of our senses? I would love for you all to join me in a quick game of Let's Listen. What was that? What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. Oh, that's right. I said, let's listen. Okay, so in Let's Listen, Charlie is going to make some sounds, but he's not going to show us what those sounds are. And I want everybody in the comments here to guess what they think the sound might be, okay? All right, so let's everybody make sure you got your ears nice and up, okay? Get ready, here's, what is that? That's right! Wait, is it an elephant at the zoo? No. Oh, you got it! That's right, it's some fizzy pop. It's some soda pop, whatever region of the States you're in and whatever you want to call it. That's what it is. Okay, so we had some fizzy pop. What do we have next? I am not sure what that one is. Oh, what? It kind of sounds like when my shoes are wet because I got them all muddy and I'm like squashing and squelching around. No? Oh, Charlie, can you even show that in front of it? My goodness, it's a surgical tubing. It's rubber tubing that you were stretching and sliding your finger on. That was such a cool sound, and I just wanted you to show it because not a lot of people know what that looks like, and it was very interesting sound. That was amazing. Charlie, can you give us one more sound? Let's see. Oh, no, that's okay. Here, I'm gonna, everybody at home, can you make a sound and I'm gonna listen? That sounded pretty amazing. Uh-huh. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear from this side of the screen, but oh, and Charlie's got one more sound for us. Oh, it makes me feel like I'm out at the beach. Like I'm hearing a faraway foghorn. Wait a minute. Oh, I think that you guys have got it. That's right. It's a bottle. Whoa. And Charlie was blowing over the top of it and using his fingers. Wow. That was really fun. And that was Let's Listen. Thank you all so much for playing. That was a very fun game of Let's Listen. Okay, it is time for the last part of the show. This was a lot of fun, and the time has gone by really fast, but I thought we should play one quick game of freeze dance before we go. Or no, what was...
That's it. I love to dance for you. Oh, I'm dancing. I love to dance, I do.
Wonderful! Okay, time to dance for you. The very first kind of dance that we're gonna do. Okay, so remember, when we're playing the music, dance along with us, and then when we stop, everybody freezes, okay? All right, this first one, let's dance as if you're a giant. You could be a giant animal or creature, or just you, but huge. Oh, dancing like you're giant, dancing like you're huge, dancing like... Oh, that's pretty exciting. Okay, now when we come back, how about instead of dancing like we're giant, let's do the opposite. Dance like you're tiny, like you're the most micro mini of all the things that have ever existed. Ready? Dance tiny.
Dance like you are the smallest creature that has ever existed. Dance like you are a tiny, tiny ant. However, tiny ants dance.
Okay, that was very exciting. Oh, okay, shake that all out. Okay. Oh, how about dance like you were made out of the most bouncy material in the world. So you can't stay in one place for very long because you're just like bouncing all over the place. Ready? Big breath. Dance and bounce like you're the bounciest creature. Dance and bounce like every bit of you's bouncy. Bounce, 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 bounce. Oh, that was very fun. I got so into bouncing I almost forgot to freeze. Okay, one last one, and this is freestyle, so that means dance however you want to dance, okay? You can dance slow, you can dance fast, you can dance gigantic, you can dance tiny, you can dance bouncy, you can dance sticky, whatever kind of dance you want to do. Ready? Go. Dance however you want to. Dance however you feel like, yeah. Dance however you want to. Dance, dance, dance. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, there's some good dancing out there. However you want to dance, it's freestyle. Your dance to dance however you want. Dance however you want to dance. Wonderful. Oh, one more time. Your last chance to dance in this moment. However you want, yeah. And dance. Okay, that was amazing, everybody. Round of applause for yourselves. Please give yourselves a clap. That was so exciting. And I know I said last chance to dance, but I want you to remember, you can dance whenever you want to. You don't have to just dance with us. I mean, I love it when you dance with us, but any moment that you want to dance is a good time. This was a lot of fun. I'm gonna come around here so I can just tell you even closer. Oh, I'm way out of focus now. I just wanted to come in and say how much fun it has been to be with you all again. We're gonna be back next week. I hope you have had a lot of fun. If you have more art that you would like to send us to become a song or a silly game, please send that to us. To the amazing artist who made that beautiful little book about George and Captain George and the Bananas. Please send us the rest of that because I would love to read that story and then turn that into a song or something like that. And to all of you, I hope that you stay safe, stay healthy, and just to keep us all feeling good, can everybody please pick up an imaginary candle like a birthday candle that it takes a little bit of effort to blow out, one of those trick candles. And in the other hand, hold up a flower, the most wonderful smelling flower in the world. Now everybody take a nice big whiff of that sweet smelling flower. It smells so good. And now blow out the candle. Take another big breath in. Smelling that candle or that flower. Smells so good. Blow out the candle. One more time. And it actually went out. I'm gonna save those till next time. Thank you all so much for being here with us today. It's such a joy to hang out with you guys live on the internets. Send us an email at adventuresandwich@gmail.com or comment here on the Facebooks. Let us know what you would like us to do next week. Until then,